Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. This is John, Ryax75, and today I attempted a Giratina Duo with one of my fellow Etobicoke players, Victor. As you can see, his screen name is Big Mystic. This was actually our 7th attempt at doing it in neutral weather. It was cloudy, and happy to say that we beat it. So we both have 6 teams of level 40 Rays, but we decided that I would go in with a team of 5. Victor's is a little stronger, his team, so by going with 5, we can make sure that both of us are never out at the same time during the relobby. And as you can see often in these challenge videos, we're using the empty lobby tactic, and that's a great tactic to save yourself an extra 2 to 3 seconds at the start of the raid. I'm actually so used to doing this, I do it at every raid now. And I find with my phone, clicking on 302 is perfect. Get in pretty much every time at 299 or so. So test it out, see what it does on your phone. Everyone's different, and just don't go in too early if you're in with a big group, or you're going to error out and probably piss off a lot of people when they ask them to restart. So in this duel, we're up against a Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak Giratina. Running Poke Battler gave us a combined time to win of 581 seconds, which is pretty tight for a relobby, and you can only do this duel with level 40 Rayquazas with best friend bonus as well. Much of these challenge raids come down to RNG, things that aren't in your control, whether it's positive or negative, things like how aggressive is the raid boss, what's the ratio of quick to charge moves, your cell phone lag, and getting that extra charge move in before fainting. So we actually had a prior attempt to this, which was really good. It was we flipped it to yellow at 164, which was a really good time, but we actually didn't end up beating it because we had some really bad back half RNG and actually a really early timer at the countdown for some reason. So a lot of these things aren't in your control, unfortunately, but all you can do is try to control the things you can control with these short player raids. So so far it's going pretty well. I got off a couple of good timed outrages there before fainting, and that's a lot about the RNG is can you get that last charge move in before you faint here. So this one looks like I got it off. I'm not sure if I can get a second one off. I don't think so. No, it didn't make it there. So like I said, those are the things that sometimes can make the difference in these raids. So we were watching the timer, knowing that at the previous attempt we had a really good flip to yellow at 164, so we're keeping an eye on that to see where we're at, knowing that we'll probably back out and try again if we don't flip it by like 155. So right now there we go. So we flip it at 158, still a reasonable pace to beat it. And I'm on my 4th ray right now, so I'm getting ready for when I go to my 5th. I'm gonna exit early. Sometimes when you do this, you exit early, you can shave an extra second off a relobby by running before the raid boss hits you with that last charge move. But in this case, Giratina is using Shadow Sneak. That's a 3-bar charge move. So we felt it was best just sticking it out to the end, trying to get as many outrages in as possible, instead of leaving early, facing, let's say, a Focus Blast or a Solar Beam, for example. So it looks like I just got knocked out there. And doing my relobby, it was decent. I think I've probably done better ones, but not bad. I probably paused, if I remember right here. Could have probably clicked that X a little faster. Some good advice if you are doing these challenges is to delete all of your existing battle parties. Delete all the potions that you don't need so that your max revives are sitting there right on the top of the screen. You don't have to scroll. And also to make sure you don't have any fainted mons in your graveyard too. So I believe at this point Victor's probably now starting his relobby. We ran Poke Battler before the raid to see how many revives we'd probably need. So Victor actually went back only reviving 3 rays, which probably saved us a split second on his relobby as well. And as you can see, we just flipped it there at red at 74. So normally, you're a little concerned if you're flipping it at 74, but we know both of us are back in now for the rest of the raid, and we're still on pace to beat, at this point. So we're just keeping an eye on things and kind of fingers crossed, hoping that we get some good RNG on the back end here. And looks like about to get one more, probably a couple more outrages in here before I go down. 40 seconds of the red there looks pretty decent. Comes down to the countdown timer that you get and whether you get those last charge moves off. So Now I'm down to my last ray. Victor's on his last ray at this point probably, and we're keeping on the timer, so getting as many of those charge moves in before the countdown timer starts. So looking good so far. Probably need to get one more outrage off here. So I'm keeping an eye on that. So it looks like 7 seconds. So the run button disappears at 7, which is pretty good. And I gotta tell you, we're pretty thrilled, pretty relieved to finally beat this thing after trying it 6 times before this. So it was a fun duel. Definitely looking to do some more difficult and unusual challenges in the future. And thanks again for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video.